Hi traders, in today's video I am going to show you a simple strategy with the ADX indicator, and I would say let's just jump into it because it is going to be an interesting video. And of course I have to tell you that in this series I am not showing you optimized strategies, so don't expect the perfect results when I am showing the testing at the end of the video, because I am coding all of these strategies to MT5, and this way I can test them and try out some different currency pairs and everything, and time frames. Also, if you are interested in this EA, in this trading robot that is fully automated, that is based on this strategy with all of its parameter inputs, freely adjustable, just let me know, because I can share this store with you where I am selling this robot. So yeah, that is just what I wanted to say at the beginning of the video. Let's start. First of all, you are going to need the ADX, the Average Directional Movement Index indicator, and we are not using the default length, but we are using the 50 length and 50 smoothing for all of our calculations, for entry and exit and everything. I want to choose a more like defined style here, just a little bit, so we actually see the lines. Yeah, perfect. And I'm going to just tell you the strategy, and then I am going to show you the results with everything data, with swap and everything included. First of all, the number one rule is that you only carry one trade at once per currency pair. So for example, if you are holding this particular trade that you opened, you don't open another trade on USD GPY until you closed this particular trade. This is going to help you to be profitable and avoid unnecessary trading, which can only lead to losses basically. The first rule is very simple. I don't know if I should actually write it down, but maybe. So we have two entry rules, and the first, we need another color than white. Yeah, so the first rule is very simple. Yeah, it is when the ADX, which is 50 period and 50 smoothing, is above 10. So when the ADX, which is 50 period and 50 smoothing, is above 10, it is just our, let's say, confirmation. And then we have another rule, and it is when the ADX D plus crossing above, in other words, crossed above the D minus line, which I am going to show you in a moment. So it is our second rule, and when this cross happens, then you can open a long trade. And for sell trade it is very easy as well. It is the same rule here for the first, when the ADX 50 period 50 smoothing is above 10, and when the ADX 50 period and 50 smoothing D plus crossed below D minus, not crossed above. It is just our sell rule, very simple. So as you can see it here, we are above 10 at this very moment when the cross is happening. And I should also add that we need a cross that is clearly defined. So there are some crosses that doesn't have the size that we need, that you can add as a parameter that, for example, the cross needs to go a further distance or time before you enter a trade. So these kind of things, in my opinion, are not the best, but you can trade those as well. I am looking for the perfect, like, clear crosses. So this cross happened here. We entered the trade and it was a long trade, so of course we have a stop loss, a safety stop loss that is, and I'm going to write it here, we have a safety stop loss that is 100 pips, and we have a TP at all times that is 300 pips. It is very simple. And here of course the stop loss didn't get hit, but the take profit did. So I want to show you how it is working. Let's measure it. From here the trade went to here, and it was at this moment, and the algorithm closed it actually here. Sorry, I was a little off with the chart. So right below somewhere the perfect scenario. So the 300 pips take profits seem to be working very well, and I am going to show you some more results, of course, and all that kind of sweet stuff in the MT5 testing. Now we have another way to exit a trade that is very simple, and it is just a one basic rule scenario. We need an EMA that is 200 period. Yes. And when the price is crossing below the 200 period EMA, like for example here or here, and 30,000 minutes passed, then you can close the trade. Now we used the TP here because at this point and this point the 30,000 minutes didn't pass yet, so we couldn't close the trade. So we waited until here. But for example, if it would have happened after the 30,000 minutes passed, we could close the trades close the trade earlier than the TP or the SL, because this is our way of doing the money management part, which is a very unique way. And when I am adding these kind of parameters to a strategy, it almost in every situation increases the profitability and risk to reward ratio. And I wanted to also write it here so it is clear. Exit. So the exit is when the price cross in long trades below the EMA, which is 200 period. And for the sell trades, when the price is crossing above the EMA, which is 200 period. So in this case, it is not in asymmetrical strategy, so we have perfect symmetry with buy and sell trades and the entry and exit conditions. I am going to put it here so you can clearly see it. I am making these videos because I want to share some actual knowledge about the markets and not just talk about it. And these are like, you can use these as a strategy. These are much better than any martingale strategy, of course, but I am not telling you that this is a perfect strategy and you should use it and only use this one. I am doing these videos, this whole video series, as I mentioned before, because I want to show you new ways to trade and add to your strategies. And I think all these videos are going to help you to combine strategies and create something truly strong and robust for the upcoming markets, which are going to be very tough. I hope this part was understandable for you and you liked it. If you did, check out my website, subscribe to the channel. On the website I have a blog section where I am posting very frequently actually. You can check out my robots, everything. And on the channel I have more than 260 videos now, so I have some information. And now let's check out the testing. Here we are in MT5, and in this case, because I wanted to show you actual tick data testing, I'm going to use the latest latency here on the 30-minute time frame on USD GPY. And let's just start because tick data testing can take a while, and I am going to show you how it's all done. And in my opinion, it is a pretty precise strategy as well, which I didn't really expect from this particular strategy, because I thought it is going to be a good risk-reward ratio strategy, but not a precise one. And of course, as you can see it here, it is not the best because we could have closed the trade here, but in this case, in the next trades, it caught the almost the top when it closed the trade, which is good for us. And with this, I just wanted to tell you that you can improve these strategies immensely, and you can create awesome strategies from these little videos that I am showing you here. So as you can see, it is pretty precise, and many times it is catching the top, which is, I didn't really expect it. Let's see. I tested it with a low amount of lot size here. I could have tested it with a higher lot size because the drawdown is just 1%. The drawdown and profit ratio is great because the profit is 10% and drawdown just 1%. This is why our factors are crazy, like profit factor 10. So yeah, we have some profitable trades, 88%. The largest profit trade is $300 and the largest loss trade is just $100. So if you're interested in more of these kind of videos, and if you're interested in more testing of this particular strategy, let me know in the comments, because I love strategies and I like to show some kind of like different ones. Like for example, in the last videos I showed you strategies on the daily time frame tested for 10 years. Now I showed you a strategy on the 30-minute time frame tested for 1 year. I like diversification and diverse topics. Ciao.